Issa Rae premiered her web series, The Misadventures of Awkward Black Girl, on YouTube in 2011. The web series follows the life of Jay, the main character who identifies as both black and awkward. Issa's inspiration for the web series derived from the invisibility and underrepresentation of black people, especially women, and their lived experiences in television. Inspired by shows like Moesha, A Different World, and Girlfriends that visualized everyday life in school, work, love, and friendships. In her web series, Issa creates a new narrative untold by popular media. She engages in bell hooks oppositional gaze through being a spectator, challenging the ideas of white as relatable and white representations of blackness while being humorous. Issa pushes against the notion of one-dimensional and stereotypical characters that are magnified in the media. Instead of Jay being a flat character, she is dynamic, changing and growing throughout each episode. One of the main themes in the series is identity. The series does a great job of showing the intersectionality between race and gender and how it affects Jay's identity in the workplace, dating, and friendships. Objection, or the state of being cast off, is a technique the series uses. According to Rebecca Wanzo in Precarious Girl Comedy, Awkward Black Girl humorously blends the historical weight of black objection with other kinds of objection. In episode 2, The Job, Jay's boss fascinates over her natural low haircut. Fascination of black hair is a major issue within the black community, with movements such as Don't Touch My Hair.
Oh, it's Black History Month. Is that how your ancestors wore it? What about your boyfriend? Does he like it?
Here, Issa uses satire along with objection by putting a spotlight and an exaggerated personality on Jay's boss, framing her in a way that is both ignorant and intrusive, creating the awkward moment of being a black woman in the workplace. Not only does she visualize the black woman's experience, but she also goes outside of her black identity.
Oh my God. You're awkward.
I know.
I get you.
Incorporating multiculturalism within her series, with main character Jay engaging in inter-ethnic friendships and interracial dating. Here, Issa captures the idea of an inter-ethnic friendship, with characters Jay and Cece, whose ethnicity is Indian. Issa shows that race or ethnicity doesn't have to be the common denominator in friendships, just like in the scene where a friendship emerges from both of them being awkward. This is another way she challenges the ideas of whiteness as relatable. Unlike other television shows where the main character is white and has a black friend, Issa creates a friendship narrative around two marginalized groups. In episode 7, Jay goes on her first white date. On this day, she juggles with the expectations and stereotypes that come with being black and a woman, like her date taking her to a chicken spot instead of a sushi restaurant and being ladylike. Here, Issa shows the complexity and hyper-consciousness of deciphering which identity to engage with more.
Thank you.
What am I, the Popeye spokesperson? Fried chicken made him think of me?
Fried chicken made you think of me?
If she decides to be more black, then it will uphold or reinforce the stereotypes her date already has. This episode in particular illustrates Squires and Hagen's point in regarding black audiences, where negative representations of African American life and opinions reinforce harmful stereotypes and leave white audiences with misinformation about black people. However, one thing that is missing in her series is the presence of friendship among black women. Unlike her HBO television series Insecure, which centers around the lives and friendship of characters Issa and Molly, this particular series shows the competitive nature and disconnect between black women in the workplace, with Jay's nemesis Nina, her petty, aggressive, and power-hungry coworker. Issa definitely defies the media portrayals of black women, along with other marginalized groups. Using comedy to bring awareness to stereotypes and creating new representations that are relatable for every viewer, Issa Rae uses her content to shift the narratives.